What's up, chat? Charles, welcome to the stream. Lloyd, Toy, everybody in the stream right now. Gracie, hello to you. What's up, is over. OJ, Lirio. Di naman malamig tonight. Kaya ko to suot kasi ano na to eh. Nasa the chair na siya. So if you don't know what the chair is, it's basically yung tungtungan ng damit o yung tambakan ng damit na masyado nang madumi para ilagay sa cabinet or ibalik sa cabinet, pero masyado pa rin siyang malinis para ilagay sa labahan. So it's on the chair, this jacket is, because I've already used it on one occasion, but I also don't know where else to use it before I toss it in the laundry, kaya sinuot ko na lang siya. I mean, gotta optimize, right? Meron na ba coffee product si Doc RFD? Mukha bang pang Baguio to? Leo, what's this? Hold up. Why are you telling me about this, Leo? Baka may nakakalimutan ako. Oh, I messaged you on Discord. Naka-reply na ako sa'yo, Leo. Kiko Milano? Ba't parang familiar yung Kiko Milano? Parang galing Baguio ba? Yung ba yung vibes ng jacket ko? No, LJ. Just started the stream late. We've only been live for about 4 minutes or 5 minutes. I think before that was just the intro. Kiko Milano? Right. Kiko Milano. Now that's familiar to me. Makeup. Uy, Chuck. Thank you so much, Chuck. 8 months of subbing here over at Twitch. I'm so happy. Thank you. What's up with the Kiko Milano pop-up, Levi? Is this Cherry's favorite? Or do you have something in particular that you want? Why you hyping it? Na-issue sila over? Ito ba? Nah. Saan sila na-issue? Jessica Soho going deeper sa Airbnb house blessing? Tell me about it, Ron. Send me the link. Yeah. Sa alam ko nga, sa Baguio maraming ukay dun. Hey, what is up? Let's go, Ron. Ron, curious ako, magkano isang gifted membership? Is it 149 or may tax ang pinapasa na ng YouTube yung online tax sa customer? Curious to know, Ron. But yeah, link me up. 159? What are our tiers? Hold up. What are the tiers for the membership? I remember we talked about it last week, chat. Upgrade. Yeah, there you go. So 159, 199, 499, 11,999. Yeah, 159. Okay, at least hindi pinapasa ng YouTube yung tax sa purchaser. Thank you. W's in the chat for Ron. Do you think, Levy, it's a matter of just them not anticipating the crowd to be that big? And then end up, naging issue of crowd control more than anything else? Did I get a haircut? No, I didn't. Pero ang bilis tumubo ng buhok ko lately, chat. I have no idea why. By the way, Levy, I'm rounding up some people to play Meccha Chameleon with us. Up to how many players is that game? Up to how many players to? I feel like unlimited, right? If you set up a server. 200 pesos lang, oh. Like, but... Nothing, JR. Masyado lang siyang madumi na para ibalik sa cabinet, pero masyadong malinis para itapon sa labahan. Kaya I just decided to reuse it for tonight's stream. Might as well, right? Yeah, I'm trying to gather other streamers. A couple of streamers I have in mind, chat, that I hope will say yes. Should be fun. So I know, Levy, you're in. It's just a matter of arranging this at the proper time so that we could all have fun together. But these are who I have in mind. These streamers that I met during the WWF. Here, let me show them to you, chat. One already replied. Actually, isa nga parang G maglaro eh. Ngayon, kaso sabi ko for another time. Here. So these are the streamers I kind of want to message na nakasama ko na sa WWF. So we have Absi, streamer. She might be familiar to you with this video. Hold on. Where's she? She got the video that got millions of views, chat. Ito.
I like your hair, blooming ah.
I
like your...
Okay, siya rin to.
When you're going through tough times, all you have to remember is kung mainit yung tinapay, matigas ang kape.
That's not...
Matigas yung tinapay at matigas yung kape. May mainit na kape, kaya matigas ang tinapay. Pag binoto ka ng bato, manghingi ka ng lighter. Mainit na meron sa tinapay na wala sa kape. Binatuhan ka ng bato, hingi ka ng lighter, pero mainit yung kape. At matigas yung tinapay. There's no hard bread when there's hot coffee.
That's her. There's one that she reacted to this one.
Aww.
Gusto ko, ikaw ang pinakamaligaya sa lahat.
Where's she going?
Oh! Kahit hindi naging tayo. I'll always be your best friend.
Ganyan tayo sa best friends eh. Bida ang tanga.
Okay, so yeah, that's her. And then this is Chris. Chris is more of a lifestyle creator. So Chris does YouTube. But I don't think she has stream clips here, chat. You can go check her out. That's Chris. And then Tina, same lifestyle creator, very artistic. I don't think she has stream clips either. But yeah, these are the 3 streamers that I hope we can stream with when we play Meccha Chameleon. Should be fun, right? Should be fun. So this is Tina. I showed you Absi, and the other one, Chris. See, Chris, I have to be honest, I don't think I've seen her stream in a while. But the other two, they're streaming. They're streaming. I'm not sure Kevin can join us. I don't think Kevin's the type to stream on a PC. Sup, Asher? Alright, Lirio too. Lirio's in. Yeah, it should be fun, chat. Ano talaga? I want to try to invite another creator. Si, na-meet ko ni sa WWF, si Sophie. But Sophie is abroad, chat. She is in... what's up, Javier? Sophie is in the US right now. Pero baka kilala nyo si Sophie. She's actually, she blew up on social media, chat. She went from like 100k to 600k followers in like a couple of months. Eto siya. Anybody familiar with Sophie? She does a lot of minion content. Man, kailangan talaga natin mag-setup ng streamers na mga Pilipino, no? Like, VTubers are one thing, but it would be nice to have Filipino creators. Filipino streamers also. Yeah, her. Yeah, si Sophie. Sophie's super kind, by the way, chat. Ano siya? How do I put Sophie? I think she's very creative. Her brain is just always trying to figure out how to create uplifting, funny content. Magaling. Sobrang galing na creator. Cinemalaya films, I haven't seen any. I'm not familiar. Di pa ako ganun. Actually, I have to admit, chat, I have been off social media. Not off entirely, but I feel like I've shaved off many hours of social media. Not because I began living a better life or I'm more disciplined, but because I've essentially replaced social media with watching House of the Dragon. So, I binged watched the entire season 2 last week. So, Monday up until last night, I watched House of the Dragon season 2 episode 1 all the way to season 3 episode 1. No, not because detox of social media. It's because I simply replaced my screen time with something else. I can't say it's that much better, but I would like to think that it's still somewhat nice that kahit papaano, I'm not just watching short form content. So in a way, my brain is at least more attuned to something that isn't fleeting. But it's still screen, so I'm working on that, chat. Close friend of one of my streamer friends. Yeah, siya si Minion's voice. But it should be fun. I'm trying to do it this week. Levi, Lirio, mga anong oras free time ninyo? So that I could also let our other streamer friends know kung anong oras sila. I don't remember na nga ron eh. Kasi season 1 pa yun eh. Sa season 2, marami-raming dragons ha. To be fair. Yo, what's up, Zeus? Long time no see. How are you, Zeus? To be fair, in season 2, marami-raming dragons. So you're basically out Thursday, Friday, right? Levi, is that what you say? How about Wednesday? Well, it's nice to see you here, Zeus. Yeah, we're talking about this game, the Meccha Chameleon. Okay, so how about Wednesday? Is Wednesday cool? Wednesday okay? Alice's, what's up? Come over here to YouTube. We're gonna be talking about... Yeah, eto JR. We're gonna be talking about our Hangout already, chat. So we have some finalized dates already. I think our streamer friends are gonna be cool with Wednesday. They're also creators. Hindi sila... I don't think they have day jobs. It should be fun. Basta, I feel like because now, chat, mga streamers yung kalaro natin, medyo, sila, makukulit din humirit. When? Last weekend lang, Ron? Wow. Ito ba yung katabi ng SMC side Cebu? Dun sila nagpatayo ng arena. Hold up, let me, in case you haven't seen it yet, chat, buhay na ang ating nakapin na sa main GC natin, yung poster for our Hangout this coming July 25. Hold on. Here. Okay, so it will be over here, chat. We will be it's going to be at Hobby Stadium, July 25, 4 p.m. We are going to be doing board games, trivia games, may PS5 doon. I mean, if you want to do Netflix, sure, Disney, food and drinks will all be a part of our experience this coming July 25. That's a Saturday. Okay, and it will be located at Hobby Stadium. We have directions also, care of our engagement team. Shout out to Stein for coming up with our poster. But our engagement team are hard at work for this. And may directions na rin if you want to commute. Basically, from Araneta Center, Cubao Station to the actual venue. Should be fun. So we are going to be announcing as well that there will be, because, with Hangouts, we do have a contribution. It will be 400 per person. 400 per person will allow us to reserve the venue and buy drinks and food with it. So rest assured, yung 400 na yun will be consumed. It will be used as consumables, food and drink, and we're gonna try to get the best combination of food and drink for everybody to enjoy. So it's not 400 for entrance fee's sake. It's literally 400 for us to it's a consumable 400, pero ang magde-decide ng food and drink na bibilhin will be the team already, so that we can all make the most out of it. Yeah. You can pay on the day, you can pay before. One thing that we figured out before is medyo mahirap yung pay before. So it's now going to be an optional thing to pay before or pay on the day. That way you can decide. You can decide when you want to go, if you want to go. But hopefully, chat, magkita-kita tayo. It will be July 25, Hobby Stadium. There's a Spider-Man tech in the game. What if we play this ahead of time, Levi? Unahan na natin lahat. Really hope everyone can make it. May difference pa yung dalawang poster na to? Wala. Really hope everyone can make it, chat. Lalo na sa mga matagal nating di nakikita. Also want to let everybody know that if it's your first time going, don't worry about it too much. There's always something for everybody in our Hangouts. And if you're shy, if you're hesitating kasi first time to attend something like this, all I can tell you is Beni fam is really friendly. Our events are always fun and funny, and it's a chance to meet people behind the usernames that we see every day, right? It should be fun. We talking about Meccha Chameleon, LJ? That's exactly right. Huwag kayo mahiya. Wala po kaming hiya lahat. That's hilarious to say. Okay, so I'll be announcing this literally every day, beginning and end of the stream, up until July 25. So, chat, again, shout out sa ating mga engagement team for really working hard to make this happen. Again, may mini program din tayo apart from us hanging out. What's up, Emmet? What happened to our song? Ba't biglang naging ganito? There you go. Oh, thank you, Stein. Yes, Hobby Stadium. Hobby Stadium. My camera, Emmet. If you want to know, you have to come over here to YouTube. Same username, CI Benipayo. Just come over here, Emmet. Sabihin ko sa'yo kung ano yung camera ko kapag napalipat ka. Wala pa. Yeah, I really hope you can go, SWG. We missed you in the last one. I think we missed you in the last two, right? We don't yet have an idea kung sino yung mga pupunta. Of course, apart from the engagement team and myself. Yes, apart from the engagement team and myself, we don't know yet kasi today pa lang talaga siya na-announce. Yo, what's up, Emmet? Okay, so I am using a Cherry Mobile X264 2020 Summer Edition. The lens is just the kit lens that comes with it. Yeah, that's the thing too, chat. One of the things that we normally have kapag mga hangouts natin or meetups is mga nagsasabay-sabay from the north and the south. If I'm not mistaken, we have several from the south as well as from the north. May mga taga-Tarlac, may mga taga-Pampanga, may mga taga-Laguna, Santa Rosa. I'm not sure if we've ever seen somebody come all the way down, come all the way up from Batangas. But yeah, chat. Let's all make this fun. Sabay kung ayos lang. May mga taga-Alabang din pala, mga taga Muntinlupa. So it should be a cool thing to see each other. Ito si Levi, Etivac. Did you get that, Emmett? The camera? From very far north. I think the furthest north so far that we have, June, is Tarlac. But LU North, I don't think meron pa. You might be the first, June. Should be fun. LJ pala. LJ din. Cavite. Okay, I have a question, chat. Alam niyo yung trend na 5 things that I think are really worth it, and then literally it's just 5 things that are really worth it. Anybody familiar with that trend? Let me show you an example of somebody who actually did it. Si Ayin Bernos. Here. So Ayin did it. Some do it seriously, some do it as a joke. Do you have any idea? Here.
Things that are worth my money as a 30-something prioritizing convenience. Number 1, flight seat upgrades, especially for legroom and priority boarding. Number 2, airport transfers when you're traveling internationally. Number 3, Wink laser hair removal. Number 4, Russian mani-pedi, always. And number 5, dry haircuts from Studio Suyan.
Okay, so sineryoso ni Ayin yung sagot, diba? And then there are some na nilalaro siya. We literally have people like this dude. You all know this dude, chat. You've seen him on the stream.
Top 5 things that are worth your money. Number 1, Holy Land.
Like, he's such a troll, chat. He could have literally used the mic. Fonz could have literally used the mic in the video, but then he just scouts for something random in front of him and says Holy Land mic.
Holy Land microphone, a wireless microphone. Number 2, Marshall speakers. Number 3, Huda Beauty face powder na ube. Number 4, Uncle John's dental floss.
And then he puts it back, of course.
Number 5, yung phone holder na sa sasakyan.
Diba? So somebody here says, mali ata yung name ng trend. Dapat what's on my desk po. So yeah, you get the idea. So it can be serious. You can have a lot of fun with it. Chat, gusto ko nang buhayin yung dump account natin sa TikTok. I'm not sure if you know, but I actually have a dump account on TikTok. It is called CI Benipayo 2. And I've only ever... CI Benipayo. That's me, right? CI Benipayo 2? Did I spell it wrong? There you go. So I've only ever posted once. A long time ago. There you go. So, gusto ko nang buhayin to. And so I want to start by adding to that trend. But I need your help. I only have 5 items. Okay? I have 5. Yeah, Chomps is good, chat. I've been seeing that dude lately. Chomps, Paco, he also did it. Siya ba yung sa dulo? Pag-ibig yata yung sagot niya. This dude. Yeah, he did it. I saw him do it. We can't show topless photos here, chat. He did it somewhere.
How I was able to lose weight. Hello. Paris ako. Alam niyo, may within the favorite.
Wala na ba?
I want to be able to adjust iCloud storage, golden retrievers, HIV or STD testing, which is usually free by the way, Siberian Huskies, AirPods Pro 3, chicken breast. Saan mo mabibili yung lambing? iCloud storage.
Yeah, so that one, right? Okay, chat. So, you should, June. Yeah, weird yung nagka-issue pa yung HIV testing. Come on, chat. If you're, whatever gender you are, if you're active, especially if you're dating around, come on, chat. You gotta do society a favor. Get yourself tested. Make sure you be responsible with yourself. Okay, so that's why I have 4 items already. Okay, so the number 1, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I already have it. I have 4 down already, chat. I want to open the video with chicken breast. As in, huhugutin ko siya sa harapan ko, hawak ko yung chicken breast. So that already is a good enough hook. The number 2 is going to be whey protein. And then number 3 is going to be protein bar, plant protein. So you get the idea, right? But that's the misdirection. So it's chicken breast. The hook is hawak ko yung chicken breast, which is not, it's gonna get people caught off guard. And then the trend begins with whey protein, protein bar, plant protein, diba? Puro protein. But what's number 5 going to be? Number 5 has to be the unexpected shock answer. And I've been struggling. I don't know what number 5 can be. Nah. It has to be hindi siya pwede membership eh. I feel like it's not strong enough. Number 5 has to have some kind of shock value. Towel? No. It has to be unexpected. Because obviously, these are all gonna be branded, right? I'm just not gonna say the brand. Pero, paglabas ko ng whey protein, yung whale. Paglabas ko ng protein bar, yung Blitz. Plant protein, yung whey. Whale pa rin. Number 5, because the trend here is this is all gym bro protein shit. What's number 5? It has to be unexpected. Because you already shocked them with the chicken breast na hilaw, na hawak-hawak ko. The trend begins with this, and this. But how do we end it? Pwede. I like plunger. Because it's hella random. And I have one. Pero sasabihin ko, yung plunger na may ganito hindi yung ganitong plunger. Because that also kind of connects to how if you're a bro na mahilig sa protein, chances are you have nasty farts. Right? That could be it. A plunger could be one. Plunger could be a good one. Plunger. Like it all apart from it being just a shock value item, it connects everything together. No. It's not. We can't brand it. Like it can't be a hard sell. Really don't want it to be a hard sell. It's just gonna go here, chat, in the dump account. Ziploc? Why Ziploc? Sinigang mix. I like sinigang mix because it's also totally random. Pokeball, if you're looking for recovery, just go for magnesium. Magnesium glycinate is good enough for recovery. You don't need ashwagandha. The earpods, okay. Earpods. Bakit baby wipes? Okay, fine, baby wipes. Why Ziploc? Air fryer. Not nah, it ain't it. It ain't it. Not air fryer. Instapot? Ah, right. Backpack. Top 5 things worth my money as a blank. Yun din. Ito mga kailangan ko i-figure out, chat. But if you have ideas, I'm still looking for number 5. Whey protein, plant protein, protein bar. The number 5 blank. We don't know yet. Plunger, earpods, baby wipes. McCormick. I was thinking that. Taco seasoning yung dulo. Sobrang unexpected. Harmless. Not a plug. Adult diaper? Nah. I feel like adult diaper is gonna be way outside the box. Weighing scale? No. Wait, it has to end strong. Strong either because it's unexpected or because there's some kind of shock value. Nicer if it ties everything together. Strong but weird. Bonus if it ties everything together. That's why I like plunger the most. So far, I think plunger is the coolest. It ends weird. It ends strong, random. But then it ties everything together. Because, again, if mahilig ka sa whey protein, plant protein, protein bar, usually you shit a lot or you have nasty farts. Chicken Joy is gonna sound like it's a brand integration. It has to be fun, chat. Para mabuhay natin tong account na to. It's just gonna go here, by the way. In this account. If I do whale tote bag, it's gonna look like a brand integration already. Brief might send the wrong idea. Fart spray? Lysol? Okay, Lysol is okay. Lysol is okay. I'm still down with plunger. Yeah, so it's a work in progress, chat. It's really what I've been thinking about. Para lang makalagay na, like, look at this. It's been what? How many years since I've uploaded this? Sayang nga yun, 270 followers lang. Tapos umabot ng 7K yung views. That's not bad at all. For a for an unknown account. My cooking. Chicken breast, whey protein, plant protein. Pwede rin yung earphones eh. Shock value nun, hahawakan. The same hand I'm gonna use to hold the chicken breast is the same hand I'm gonna use the earphones. It's the same hand I'm gonna use to hold the earphones. So, may shock value yun. May weird ending dun. Pero parang masyadong try hard. If you have suggestions, chat. Again, best if it's strong, weird, bonus if it ties everything together. Yes, not Gab. It's the one along Erod. Anyway, chat. Just wanted to share that with you. I plan to put up the video by tomorrow para umandar na ulito. Alright. Okay, let's move on. Next that I want to talk about, we will do... Let's talk about some Reddit threads. Undin? Sino si Undin? Is that the thing? Oh man, nakakatakot naman tong si Undin. That is scary. I don't want to look at that. Okay, that's I've gathered a short list of read-through videos, read-through for tonight. Let's check them out, see if there's anything worth talking about. But stay tuned, chat, because in the end, there is a nice true or false question that I have for you. And pinag-isipan ko talaga siya. I'm not sure if my answer is going to be the same as yours. But first things first, let's watch this video. How cold is it here? About -5. Pasyenteng bibili lang ng pagkain, nabundol ng van sa pedestrian lane sa harap ng ospital. This is so ironic. And I don't think I'm ready to see the comments yet. Because I feel like some of the comments here are gonna be trolling the victim. If not, masyadong galit. If not, no, not masyado, but appropriately mad at the van. Kasi sobrang ironic naman nito, no, na pasyente ka na nga, bibili ka lang ng pasyente ka na nga ng ospital na to, bibili ka lang ng pagkain sa harapan ng ospital, tas nasagasaan ka pa. 'Di ba? No, not tank build. I'm not sure if this guy passed. 'Di ba? So let's see. Look, interestingly enough, nung tumawid yung lolo, again, una sa lahat, nasa tamang lugar siya. Nasa pedestrian lane siya. Okay? So, dun pa lang may right of way na siya. Second though, I did notice na yung lingon ni Lolo, nasa kanan niya lang. 'Di ba? Hindi siya tumingin sa kaliwa kung saan manggagaling yung makakabangga sa kanya na van. Again, nasa pedestrian lane siya. Right of way. Van should have seen Lolo. Malayo pa lang nakita na dapat nung van yung Lolo, especially because it takes a while before the van hits Lolo. Okay? Look at this, chat. O, diba? Nakatapak na siya sa pedestrian lane. You see it? You see it over here? Nakatapak na siya sa pedestrian lane. Wala pa rin yung van. So this, apart from the fact that he's already on the pedestrian lane, apart from the fact that he has right of way bilang pedestrian, and of course, as a driver, kung may pedestrian lane ka nakikita, habang malayo pa lang, dapat, vigilant ka na. Tinitingnan mo na kung may dadaan. And then this happens. Oh, he did look at both sides. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, you're right. You're right, he did look at both sides. Itong kuha na to, he was looking at the left. Oh my gosh, sobrang clear na nito. Diba? Lolo did everything correctly. Went on the pedestrian lane, looked both directions, nakatapak na siya sa pedestrian lane. It's not like nakipagpatintero siya, diba? Ayun naandito na siya. And then bumubusina pa yung van. Look at that. Bumubusina yung van. Bumubusina yung van. Almost as if kasalanan ng lolo na tumawid siya. The video itself pauses. The video itself cuts. So, yeah, yung mismong ABS na yung nag-cut nun. Let's look at the comments here. Bumusina naman po ako, king ina mo. Ang bagal din kasi niya maglakad. Mga magiging palusot. Ginawang checkered flag ng mga driver talaga dito sa atin yung pedestrian lane. Mga gago talaga. Yeah, it's weird, chat. Yeah. Mabilis talaga yung van. Van was also not paying attention. Because again, chat, kita naman dito. He's also wearing white. So it's something that's very, very visible. Ang labo lang talaga na yung mga ganitong bagay, ang daling iwasan eh. Like, who's the really popular content creator right now? Yung pagdating sa mga driving, sa mga kamote. JB, I think is his name. Yeah, if the road is wet, you shouldn't be driving that fast either. Kapag basa yung daan, dapat nga mas maingat ka eh. Kasi alam mo one, hindi kakapit yung brakes mo. Pangalawa sa lahat, there are other cars on the road and you all can't be traveling fast. Pedestrians have right of way all the time. Pedestrians are the king of the road. Kahit na minsan nakakainis yung alanganin yung pagtawid ng pedestrian and talagang nasa right of way naman yung kotse, walang magagawa eh. Pedestrians will always have the right of way even if sometimes alanganin yung pagtawid, which is, by the way, not the case here in this video. Okay? It's really not the case with what happened here. Everything here, ginawa ng tama ni Lolo. I'm pretty sure JB already reacted to this. JB Suarez. This guy has to have reacted to this already. Guys, hella fast. By the way, also a great creator. Wala. I'm sure he reposted it, maybe? Wala. Hindi pa niya pinopost. But I'm sure he's gonna comment on this already. Guys, G. Sobrang galing din nito, by the way. Last night I saw this one. This is the part that kind of got me here. So, si JB, if you don't know JB chat, siya yung mahilig magalit. Hindi naman mahilig, pero mahilig yung sumigaw sa kotse. At galit na galit siya sa mga kamote sa daan. And then, he posted this video last night of somebody sending him a video when he was much, much, much younger.
And here is how the students reacted to the seminar.
Before I attended the seminar, I already had an idea about road safety, but unfortunately, I didn't know enough. So I'm very thankful for having attended this seminar. And if I were to give a message to all the students like me, we should take these opportunities very seriously and not underestimate road safety.
Diba? What the hell, chat? Like, imagine the paths of your life all converging into the singular moment that it is today. Galing, diba? Galing, because his exact words, he didn't know that when he was a kid, that it would lead him to this. But it was just truly who he was ever since. Kaya sobrang solid that he's now here. Nasa TikTok niya na. Yeah, galing, no? JB Suarez sa TikTok. Let's look at it. TikTok. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so he posted it on his TikTok stories already. What else is there to say about this video? Now, I do want to end this video by saying mag-ingat tayo. Mag-ingat tayo parate. Whether you are the pedestrian or you are the driver, accidents happen. Accidents are accidents for a reason. Sometimes we take the most precautionary. Sometimes we take the precautionary measures that we have to. Sometimes nag-iingat naman na talaga tayo. But there are certain variables that happen beyond our control or foresight. And nangyayari lang to. Unfortunately, in this case, itong klaseng accidenting to could have been easily avoided. Nevertheless, parati dapat tayong nag-iingat. Doble ingat in the case of our drivers and motorists here. Because seeing things like this, very tragic, madaling iwasan, madali sanang iwasan. Pero wala eh, ang dami lang talagang tanga eh. I don't know yet. Maybe we can watch the entire video. Infanta Quezon, no? Infanta Quezon pedestrian ABS-CBN. I'm sure it's already. There you go. Pasyenteng bibili lang ng pagkain na bundol ng van sa pedestrian lane sa harap ng hospital. Ina naman, 89 years old na siya. I mean, that's a good way of putting it, Romeo. Negligence or accidents, I think, are two distinct terms. You're right that it could have been negligence. It could have been negligence in this. It was negligence in this case kasi may kasalanan. However, I guess for the sake of not going that specifically, or not going super specific, I guess accident as a form of understanding what happened can also be applicable. Did he make it? Let's see. Nasagasaan ng isang van ng isang 89 anyos na lalaki habang tumatawid sa pedestrian lane sa harap ng Claro Recto District Hospital sa Infanta, Quezon nitong linggo ng umaga. Residente ng General Nakar, Quezon, ang lalaking outpatient sa nasabing ospital at pupunta lamang sa isang karinderya sa kabilang panig ng kalsada upang bumili ng pagkain ng mabundol ng van. Hindi naman daw ito nagpaalam sa kanyang kasama nang ito ay lumabas sa hospital waiting area. Hopefully this is a non-issue. Base sa kuha ng CCTV, tumingin muna sa kaliwa at kanan ng biktima bago tumawid, ngunit biglang sumulpot ang van kaya hindi na niya naiwasan ang pagkabangga. Dahil sa lakas ng impact, nasaktan ang tadyang ng biktima at namaga ang kanyang muka. Tuluyan na itong hindi pinapauwi na ang ospital at na-confine. Idadaan siya sa x-ray at CT scan upang masiguro ang kanyang kalagayan. So he's okay. I mean, like, he's not okay, but he's not dead. Mukha namang ano siya. Mukha naman undercare siya. Okay, let's, you know what, for the sake of, I think you're right. I think you're right, chat. We should be, like, you know, this, because this is not just a pop culture discussion. This is a real life discussion with real people being affected. I want to take back everything that I said about it being called an accident. Okay, so Romeo, thank you for bringing it up. And then I think based on the discussion that came after that, tama lang na let's call it what it truly is. Hindi siya accident. Okay, because andali sabihin, 'di ba, na mag-ingat tayo. Andali sabihin, 'di ba, na doble ingat tayo kasi accidents happen. Yes, they do. They do happen. Accidents actually do happen, and when accidents happen, they're often because of circumstances beyond our control or foresight. But in this case, mukhang hindi siya aksidente. Mukhang negligence siya ng driver na mukhang mabilis magpaandar ng kotse, hindi tumitingin sa pedestrian o hindi bumabagal at nakabangga ng ibang tao na nasa tamang lugar naman. 'Di ba? So I suppose in this case, doble ingat will still be correct because there are negligent people out there who don't give a shit about what they do on the road. Tsaka yun nga talaga, chat. Ang dami lang talagang tanga eh. Hindi naman siya hit and run. Okay. We can move on. I've been saying this for a while, chat. Permits and compliances are just too many for a coffee shop. The government should make it easier for Filipinos to start a business. That is true. Look at that wall. This is just madness, chat. Diba? Para lang mag-operate ng isa. I understand. Okay. 100% understand that there's a reason kung bakit marami tayong compliances or marami tayong kailangan certificates na mailakad or makuha hopefully ng maayos, walang red tape or walang under the table. I totally understand because of course, apart from your business permit to show na registered business ka, liable ka kung may masama kang ginawa at nagbabayad ka ng buwis, of course, if you're handling food, kailangan may mga food safety rin na certificates or na mga compliances na kailangan sundan. And then, of course, kung nasa isang building ka, kailangan din meron kang fire and safety standards na kailangan ipasa. I get that. I understand all of that. 100%. I think the bigger problem here is that hiwa-hiwalay yung facilities or yung mga lugar, yung mga offices na kailangan mong puntahan para lang makuha lahat ng certificates na to. 'Di ba? Lahat ng mga permits na to. And I understand that there are some city halls already applying a one-stop shop for all, but I think it's only by name that it's called a one-stop shop. Once you enter the city hall, iba't ibang windows pa rin ang pupuntahan mo. And it's not going to be as simple as, okay, I'll go to this window and then show them everything that they need. From registrations to different kinds of proof that I've bought the fire extinguisher, may CCTV ako, ito yung medical records ng mga employees ko, malinis. Kumaga, it's not as simple as a one-window thing. Yes, it's a one-stop shop kasi lahat nasa isang gusali, but it's still a process where you have to go from one window to another window to the 10th window. And it's never ending because, you apply for one permit and then they'll make you go to another window or they'll make you go pay for it at another place. Sometimes not even within the same building. Sa new building ka nag-a-apply ng permit, pero sa old building ka magbabayad kasi andun yung cashier nila. Diba? Tapos babalik ka na naman sa new building, panimagong pila na naman yun. So I think it's that. It's the process of acquiring everything. Because para sa akin, gets ko talaga yung compliances eh. Honestly, I'll even say, honestly, sasabihin ko rin na dapat lang may mga may mga permits tayo and compliances kasi ang dami nang nangyayari sa mga negosyo eh. But it's the process of having to acquire this so tediously. The number of times you have to put out money or the fact na sometimes ipapamukha pa nila sa'yo na kung di ka naglagay, matatagalan to. And then of course, maraming mga fixers na. Like, it almost kind of feels like the system was designed in such a way na pupunta pa rin ang tao sa fixer para hindi niya na kailangan pagdaanan lahat to. The problem with that is, of course, if you're a fixer, or if you go through a fixer, you undermine the entire process, which is supposed to be, to begin with, for the safety of everybody. Yeah, okay, so at hindi ba natin napag-uusapan yung amount, right? How much you have to pay under each of these, the amount you have to pay for each of these permits that you need to acquire. We haven't even begun there yet. We are just talking about the process. So, kumbaga, hindi ka pa nagsisimula ng business, patayin na yung business. Diba? Ilang araw to para ilakad. Because it's also not like pwede mo ilakad lahat to bago magbukas yung store. Diba? Pero nagbukas na yung store, sana nakakabenta ka na, pero imbis na makabenta ka, hindi ka pa makapag-operate, nagbabayad ka na ng rent, dahil ang tagal-tagal bago mo makuha lahat ng mga papers na to. Kasi may mga inspection pa to eh. Diba? It's very cumbersome. This is coming from filing the tax return experience. You talking about me? Yeah, so it sucks. By the way, sa QC, Quezon City, here in Metro Manila, kung di ako nagkakamali, it is already mandated na dapat may CCTV yung establishment mo. And again, I'm all for that. All for the CCTV. My problem here is the fact that how many, let's look at this wall. Isn't this wall sad? I'm speaking as as somebody who's once needed to go through all of this as well. Hirap, diba? I totally understand if big business ka na. If big business ka na, this is just another day of work for your 100th secretary. You know what I mean? But if you're a small business and you have to go through all of this, hindi ka pa nagsisimula, talo ka na. And then let's not even get it started, Chad, with the tax. Oh my God. If we need tax breaks, if anything. I feel you, JR. Because the system itself is working against you. A very low percentage of business survived in our country. Kahit gaano pa kaganda yung business plan mo, kailangan mo pa rin ng swerte or kung hindi man, mahabang PC, maraming pera to reinvest. If wala, madalas talo talaga. Kuryente pa lang talaga sa panahon ngayon, talo ka. Eh, yun pa, di ba? Yun pa. Yun pa. Sobrang labo. Kuryente pa lang. Ease of doing business law. More permit, more avenue for corruption. Diba? Sana all-in-one na talaga eh. Jesus. What a way to start the week, chat. Okay, Robin pa... Don't we have good news today? First of all, okay. First of all, let's fact check this if this is actually on his Facebook page. I'm gonna lie, I go to Robin Padilla's Facebook page more often than I go to any of my family members. Okay, let's see if it's legit. Legit ba? Kailan to pinost? 4 hours? Wait, how about the Reddit thread? 4 hours, so 8 hours ago? Looks like it's real. Wow, sobrang well-oiled machine ng social media page niya, no, chat? Look at that. In the last 8 hours, he's posted or reposted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is this? 13. What is this? What's this even? It's not even anything. It's just a blank status post. 14 posts in the last 8 hours. Sobrang well-oiled machine nung social media page niya. If you ask me, great team. Great team. Bigla no? Top fan pala ako. Yun, we found it. Labo nito. So it's a real post. At least we found it. Ito. Puro credentials at taas ng pinag-aralan ng argumento ng mga hambog. Saan ba dinala ng kahambugan nyo ang Pilipinas? No. If this is a classic fallacy, di ba? If A equals B, if A is B, then B must be C. Ano yun? No, if A is B and B is also C. Oh wait, if A then B and B then C, then A must then be C. You know that ano yung tawag sa fallacy na yun? Let me write it down. If A leads to B and B leads to C, then A must lead to C. Remember this? Ito. If A leads to B, B leads to C, then A must lead to C. So, credentials, sinasabi niya, credentials equals hambog. That's A to B. Hambog equals walang naratnan. Then credentials equals walang naratnan. You know, it don't make sense, bro. But, you know, it's it's not, it doesn't sound like that. Because if you read it, it makes sense. It touches on people's emotions, di ba? Puro credentials at taas ng pinag-aralan ng argumento ng mga hambog. Saan ba dinala ng kahumbogan nyo ang Pilipinas? Parang, paano natin na-connect yung credentials na kapag may credentials ka at taas ng pinag-aralan, wala nang naratnan yung Pilipinas. Huh? It even fails at A to B. Even with A to B, it already fails. Hindi lahat ng may credential hambog. Diba? Dito pa lang nag-fail na yung argument sa credentials equals hambog. Diba? Diyan pa lang faulty na yung logic So, paano tayo napunta from there all the way here? So, sobrang taas na pinag-aaralan nyo, lumubog na tayo sa kahirapan, baha, utang at maruming politika. Kaya ang nagsiyaman ay kayo at ang mga amo ninyong oligarko. Mga matatalinong matching, may araw din kayo kay Tarzan. I gotta admit, I do get what you're trying to say here, Carlos. Even Cayetana plays around, making the hearing as clear as possible when he might just be doing some delaying tactics. Again, I'm not gonna be surprised if it's not Robin Padilla who wrote this. Okay? I feel like the guy is too busy to be on his Facebook writing all of this. I do just think he has a team that's already pre-vetted by Robin Padilla. Pwede nyo i-post na basta, kunyari, basta siya, pwede niya i-post to sa page ko. Ano na yan sa akin? Auto-approve na yan sa akin. But this is just insane to me, right? I hope this makes sense. Credentials, hambog. Hambog, walang naratnan. So kapag may credentials ka, walang mararating. Dahil hambog ka. Walang mailapag na matinong ambag sa Senate, kaya sa social media nagkakalat. It really is idiocracy. I have an unpopular opinion though. This one will really ruffle a lot of people's feathers. I think Robin Padilla is well-intentioned in this statement. Okay? Doon pa lang GG na ako. I genuinely think that he has well-intentions in writing this statement. He's frustrated that it seems as though ang nagpapatakbo ng lipunan natin yung mga mayayaman na wala naman talagang pakialam sa nangyayari sa bansa. At kung tinignan mo yung background ng mayayaman, ang gaganda ng mga school nila, ang gaganda ng mga credentials nila, pero dahil wala naman talaga silang pakialam sa bansa, sa lipunan natin, galit ako sa kanila. Sila yung may totoo naman, di ba? Totoo naman, kung wala kang pakialam, masama ka talaga. So, as far as that goes, I do think this is well-intentioned. However, there is also such a thing as well-intentioned harm. And that's where this falls into. Especially when you layer it with this logical fallacy. If A leads to B, and B leads to C, then A must lead to C. Which is of course a fallacy. Hindi ibig sabihin A napunta sa B, B leads to C, A then at C ay related. So in this case, if you look at the statement here clearly, yung credentials, sinabi niya, okay, puro credential at taas ng pinag-aralan, ang argumento ng mga hambog. So sinasabi niya, kung may credentials ka, hambog ka. Doon pa lang, weird na, di ba? Pero sinabi niya, kung hambog ka, saan ba dinala ng kahambugan nyo? Saan ba kayo dinala ng kahambugan nyo? So, ibig sabihin, kung hambog ka, wala kang naratnan. And then, in the end, sa sobrang taas ng pinag-aralan nyo, lumubog na tayo sa kahirapan at sa kung ano-ano na pang problema. Sinasabi niya na yung credentials mo, kung may credentials ka, wala kang mararatnan or walang naratnan ang Pilipinas. So, it's very messy wording. And the biggest harm here, I think, is our senator thinks he's cooking. Our senator thinks he's cooking with this statement because, of course, emotionally, it will resonate with a lot of individuals. It will get people all riled up. And because a lot of us, I mean, let's also be real here, chat. Hindi naman ang Pilipinas naman, hindi naman tayo top rank pagdating sa educational levels eh. Pagdating sa intelligence, 'di ba? Or pagdating sa mga napag-aralan natin, we're not exactly top 10 in the world, much less even in Southeast Asia, much more in Southeast Asia. We're falling really way behind. So, when I say that, I'm also trying to say na karamihan sa atin hindi rin equipped with the tools para maintindihan na may mali sa statement na to. Ang naiintindihan lang, oo nga, teka lang. Parang nagbe-make sense to. Ang yayabang ng mga may pinag-aralan. Pero wala naman talaga silang pakialam sa bansa natin. And then, it becomes problematic from there. So, balik na naman tayo sa system, balik na naman tayo sa educational problems natin, balik na naman tayo sa system natin, balik na naman tayo sa gobyerno. Gas-gas na, pero 'di ba, all roads lead back to government. In 2028, utang na loob. Bumoto tayo ng maayos. Yeah, so I think that's I want to just double down again, 'di ba? Na the biggest harm here is that Robin thinks he's right. There's nothing more dangerous than that. A man a man with so much power who genuinely believes what he's doing is right. Right? Yun yung nakakatakot dito eh. You're right, Bales. Mayaman din siya. Okay, for a second here, I thought ito yung patay na anak ni patay na pusa ni Laila de Lima. But I suppose because she's smiling here, this is still a photo of her cat. While the cat was still alive. just really deep in sleep. So, I just saw this randomly. RIP sa anak ni Laila de Lima. Sa pusa ni Laila de Lima. Okay. Let's move on again quickly. Mimiya drama. Mimiya is being called out by Heart Evangelista's PA over clean money statement. Ooh. I have to admit, I am not aware of this drama. But I see Heart Evangelista, I see Mimiya in the same sentence. With all that's been going on in politics, this makes for a good story. So let's get into it. Mimiya is being called out by Heart Evangelista's PA over clean money statement. If you look at the thread here, hindi mo need magpasik. This looks like the PA of Heart Evangelista. Nag-comment siya kay Mimiya. Hindi mo need magpasikat, Mi. Sikat ka na. Sayang lang meron ka ng paganyan ngayon. Ha? Sayang lang meron ka ng paganyan ngayon. Kahit sabihin pa natin hindi para kay Heart yan, mali pa rin. Ano mabasehan natin sa clean money? Kailangan ba manampal kami ng financial statement para masabing clean money? Anong pinaglalaban natin, Mi? Sikat ka na, hindi mo na need magpasikat. And then, nag-comment pa ulit, nagka-hydrocephalus na ba tayo? Mi, what's hydrocephalus? Hydrocephalus? What's hydrocephalus? Abnormal build-up, brain damage? Is that another way of saying, wow! Wow! Ah, okay. Lumaki ulo. Pero pwede rin yung brain damage. Okay. So okay. So lumaki yung ulo. Okay, fine. That's what I'm telling you, chat. In grade school, sobrang baba ng... Nung grade school ako, yung English namin divided into two subjects. My reading, my language. In high school, it just becomes English. In college, it's just called English. Pero nung grade school ako, reading, language. Mababa parati score ko sa reading because I would get frustrated at multiple choice questions that go, based on the sentence here, what does this word mean? In my head, bro, you're giving me like 7 other words to describe, to figure out what this word means. How am I gonna know? In short, mahina ako sa reading comprehension. So please forgive me there. Okay. But I do want to see first original fashion tee.
Pakasalan nyo na ako. O yung mga ano dyan, senadora. Ay, kinig. Oo. Pero it's so hard, especially now, to be happy. Diba, Miss Cara? Kasi ang dami mong dapat meron bago ka maging masaya.
Baka mag-settle down ka na yan.
Sana nga, huy, pakasalan nyo na ako. O yung mga ano dyan, senadora. Ay, kinig. Naman. Sana nga, huy, pakasalan nyo na ako.
Is that it? Is that the... I think that's it, right? That is the statement. Yun. Bakit siya nagre-react? Hindi naman nila sinabi na dirty money si Heart. Oo nga. If we're talking about that, asan yung sinabi niyang dirty money yun? Nga, comment source. Iba?
We love you, Miss Anne. We only love
Ay, ito. Found it.
in this household, di ba? Kasi siya talaga ang clean money girl.
Yes! Kumbaga, from hard work.
Thank you, Lord, for this food.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
cheers!
pa.
Thank you so much! Na-experience ko din finally ang makasama si Mimi. It is an honor, Mimi. Thank you so much.
Makuhay naman ito. Ako lang to, Miss Heart.
Please promote your channel.
Yeah. Guys, subscribe to your girl, Mimi. Yeah. Ayan, opo. Ayan. Thank you, Miss Heart, for having me po.
Ayan, opo. Ika nga, ayan na,
Ayan, opo. Yan,
Thank you
opo.
so much. This has been hard for my channel, and thank you so much. We loved Happy Skin. And yes, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Well, I want to see the video down here again.
Both of our channels.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you po. Pinaka-maganda.
Pinakamaganda?
O yung mukha.
Oh my God, sobrang ganda. Si Miss Anne Curtis.
Ano lang. Adding to Miss Anne Curtis, isa siya sa pinakamabait talaga din, te.
Totoo!
Parang hindi mo ma-feel sa kanya na, I can buy you this bar. Hindi siya ganong energy, ate.
Promise. Sobrang vouch ako dyan. Thank you so much, Miss Anne.
We love you, Miss Anne. We only love Anne in this household, di ba? Kasi siya talaga ang clean money girl.
Yes! Kumbaga, from hard work.
Pinakagwapo, ate. Pagkakita mo sa kanya, ay grabe, titirahin ko to. Char, hindi ganyan. We love you, Miss Anne.
Was it cut up? Was it cut? Because where in this did Mimiya say na when did Mimiya or Esnir S near target heart here in that video down there. Yun na yun. I think JR, two things can be true. If you think about it, Anne could be billionaire rich already prior to marrying into politics. And when she got married into politics, she became multi-billionaire rich. Could be, right? But again, these are all allegations. That's why it's very hard to discuss this online. Because it's going to be endless until we have evidence, until we really have good paper trail, or somebody does proper journalism work, investigative work. We're not gonna know. We're only going to keep linking and perpetuating stories that are, of course, very intriguing, but in the spirit of withholding our conclusions until we have something more substantial to work with. Syempre, gusto natin Gusto muna natin na makitang tumakbo to ng maayos. Yeah, I think that comes with, I mean, it's that, right? Because she married into politics. Sobrang under scrutiny nung lifestyle nilang dalawa. That's it. Is there any truth to it? We can't say for sure. Are people fighting all over the place because they have big fan bases? Yeah. Yeah, so I know where I stand here, of course, and you probably have an idea where I stand here. It's with S near. Joke lang. But you know where I stand here. At the same time, I think this has been an ongoing topic for the last, I don't know, since the pandemic. It's crazy how the internet can turn people into can turn people from the most beloved to the most hated. But I really want to see how this all works in the end. Yeah. Ano na to? It's overblown. It's a bloated issue because we've kind of forgotten how to talk about this with level heads already. Kumbaga the fans in us have already taken over our heads. Totally understand. Sometimes we just adore people to the point that we forget or forgive their misgivings easily. I don't know. Chismis siya. Let's not forget. Okay, I think that's it. Chismis siya. We are in the Chika PH page. Okay? Yeah, medyo weird lang. Biglang nagsalita yung... Like, look at this chat. Take note, 121 likes. Let's take a screenshot. So as of today, this comment has 121 likes and 94 likes. I wouldn't be surprised if this comment doesn't get removed. This will hit 1,000 likes. Yeah, we'll see how this all goes. We'll see how this all works out in the end. Okay, what do you have here? I don't know why I even opened this. But Matthew Willier, I think ang ex niya, Sofia Andres, tama ba? And then comments here. I don't know. I don't want to cover this. I don't know enough. But if I'm not mistaken, yung ex niya, Filipina celebrity, they were forced to break up, I think. And then this caption here becomes quite problematic because It talks about where was I during those 5 years. I don't know. Basta. You wanna check this out some more? Be my guest, chat. Okay, some happier news. We have Alex Ayala with her homecoming in Malacanang. We tend to underestimate how much of an athlete Alex Ayala is. And by that, I mean to say her height. She's 5'9". She has a big frame. And so, apart from her wearing heels here, look at the size of her head compared to BBM. Look at the size of her arms. Like, look at the size of her arm compared to everybody's entire arm. I think it's one of the sillier things kapag nanonood tayo ng mga elite athletes. 'Di ba? To on TV, on our phones, they look normal. They look average. They look like average people. But when you put these people when you put these elite athletes beside regular people, you immediately see why they are on the world stage. It's really fascinating. Another good example, chat. You know how here, let's show you this. Steph Curry Warriors team. Okay, let's see them on the court. On the court. Okay, so wait. Here. Check this out. This is a good example of what I wanted to talk about. So I think because Durant and Cousins and Klay Thompson's here, this is probably mid-2010s. So if you look here, chat, Steph Curry looks tiny as fuck beside Klay Thompson, DeMarcus Cousins, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant. Right? But let's not forget, in real life, Steph Curry is 6'3", 6'2". So he's well above average height. He's a tall person. He's 6'2", chat, and yet he looks tiny here. So what more these much bigger individuals? Same here. Pag nanonood tayo ng tennis, because walang frame of reference si Alex Ayala, mukha lang siyang normal na tao. Pero pag tinabi mo siya sa talagang normal na tao, you get to see how gigantic she is. It's quite cool, honestly. That's her again. Look at that. Look at how BBM looks, chat. I mean, BBM is not the tallest person in the world. That's not what I'm trying to say either. It's just that it just shows you perspective. Alex Ayala, more of Alex Ayala. Well loved, of course. Much deserved love from the Philippines. Okay, then we have a quick interview here ni Alex Ayala. Let's check it out. I think BBM's not that short. He's 5'6". Right? He's 5'6". He's that's above Filipino average height. BBM height. Approximately 5'7". Malaki lang yung kaha ni Alex Ayala, and she's also 5'9". With her shoes, she was easily 6 feet. Those are not 3-inch heels either. Oh yeah. Let's hear interview.
Hey Alex, how did your mantra, sir, kapag gumito hindi nahihinto, factor in your overall campaign in Wimbledon, and what is your progress there mean for?
That is a quadruple barrel question. One question at a time, brother.
Your career so far.
Well, this, my most previous result in Wimbledon, of course, is my best result in a Grand Slam. So it's a highlight of my career so far. But you know, if anything, it just motivates me to work harder. I'm even more ambitious now. I'm even more hungry, and I think the whole idea of kapag lumago hindi nahihinto, it resonates so well with this moment in my career, because I feel like we said, the seeds have planted, and more than it correlating to results, it refers more to the dreams that I have. And I've always been a very ambitious girl. Growing up, I've always had big dreams, and now that I've gotten a glimpse of what it's like to live them out, those dreams just keep getting bigger and bigger. And I think that's a great thing when it's backed up by hard work. Yeah.
Next,
Galing sumagot. Sobrang galing sumagot. Like, I have no words. Alex Ayala knows how to carry herself.
Given the social and political divisions the country now is facing, have you embraced yung role na being someone who can help you?
Ooh. Medyo ano yun medyo sneaky question yun ng interviewer Biglang nagtanong yung interviewer may nagsingit siya ng onting politics doon. Let's see how Alex Ayala answers it. If she addresses the political framing that the interviewer had. Let's repeat the question again.
Of what it's like to live them out, those dreams just keep getting bigger and bigger. And I think that's a great thing when it's backed up by hard work.
Next, given the social and political divisions the country now is facing, have you embraced yung role na being someone who can help unify the country, just like other athletes, Filipino athletes before?
Well, sometimes it's hard to take myself that seriously, and I'm happy that I have a positive impact on the community here. You know, I'm so proud to be Pinoy, and I think that's one thing that I share with everybody is the love of being Pinoy and the pride of being Pinoy. So,
yo, she's so good at answering, chat. I don't think she maliciously diverted the answer outside of politics. She just gave a good answer na hindi na natin kailangan pag-usapan yung political aspect ng tanong. So, tinanong, di ba, given all the social and political divide that we have here in the Philippines, how do you feel about that person? How do you feel about being the athlete that unifies all of us? And ang sagot ni Alex Ayala, it's hard to take myself that seriously. I'm just enjoying what I do. I love being a Pinoy, and I love galing. Naiwasan niya yung political question without it looking like she maliciously did so. And I think that's also good, right? Not that she's required to answer anything about politics. I just think that in general, those are sticky situations to find yourself in if you end up addressing such complex issues outside of the correct venue for it.
Best to showcase. I know that I'm in a lot of international stages, and I'm the only Filipina in a lot of the stages that I'm in. So I tried my best to showcase the best of us Filipinos and you know, hope for the best.
Galing. What's up, Yel? Eloquence and humility niya while also moving the sport forward. Kudos to Nike for this touch. Ruffled socks. Oh, yeah! Galing. Idol. Okay, some funnier stuff before we end our short stream for today, chat. We're not gonna go to 3 or 3.5 hours today. I have to wake up really early tomorrow. I'll be attending an event that I'm also very excited to share with you. though it's such an important event, secret event, that I can't even tell you the brand. But I will be there tomorrow. It's gonna be an event where I have to sign a bunch of NDAs. I can't show these photos or videos, but all I can tell you is that there will be a lot of important creators there, and I'm likely going to be one of the smallest creators again. I can't even tell you what industry it is. I can't tell you anything else. I can't tell you anything else about this. I'm just excited and happy to say that it's something that I can share with you once I'm allowed to already. Will there be giveaways? Let's see kung may pag-giveaway sila. A brand as global, that's your clue, a brand as global as this should have giveaways. But I feel like because it's a media event, I don't think they will. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, I love that. I love that, Levy. Okay, what's this? Ooh, cheating confrontation. Oh, nakainom na yata silang lahat. Medyo hindi pa siya hindi nakatayo ng maayos yung babae. Natatawa lang sila. What the hell, bro? I feel bad for the girl in stripes. I feel like she's this is totally baseless, but I feel like the girl in stripes is the ano yung tinatawag kapag siya yung legal wife. Yeah. So I feel like the girl in stripes is the legal wife or girlfriend. And I feel bad for her if siya nga yun. Kasi nagki-cheer lang yung mga tao. Itong dalawa tuloy, out of their guilt, natatawa na lang din. Yes! Again, if she is the legal wife or girl... How tall are these people? What the fuck, chat? Look at them. How tall are they? They're as tall as the door. These are giants, chat. These are giants. Look at that. Tingnan yung door. Yo, what the hell? Oh, I feel bad. Ano top comments dito? Hi, one day she's gonna rewatch this video and realize she really did all that for a guy with that face. That secondhand embarrassment is going to be unreal. Yeah, I feel bad. Whenever people say having a boyfriend is a humiliation ritual, like, I can't imagine how it works, pero binibigyan lagi ng Sokmed ng example tulad neto. Men out there, get your shit together. Yay, Roman. It kind of reminds me of this meme that I saw. I saw a meme. I can't find that meme anymore. So basically, there's this meme. I'll try my best to describe it. It's that face of... It's a 3D character. It's an animated film. Na parang yung mukha niya parang, oh my God. So basically, it goes, bro. Sabi nung wife, I know your bro better than you. Alright? Kasi wife siya nung guy. I know your bro better than you. And then tinanong nung bro, oh yeah? What's her side chick's name? Kinda reminds me of that, Romeo. Yun ba yun? Incredibles ba yun? No, it's not this one. It's not this one. But kinda reminds me of what you just said. I love it, Levy. I love it. Okay. Kaninong panaginip ito? Chat, again, before we end the stream, I do have a last Reddit thread here that I hope to talk to you about because I think it's gonna be a nice, quick, light discussion din. Kaninong panaginip ito? Kanal humor pa rin tayo. Yo, what? Di ko alam kung alin yung random. Yung may bumibirit sa harap ng mga nakahigang nagdo-donate ng dugo o yung mga nakahigang nagdo-donate ng dugo sa harap ng bumibirit sa stage. Yo. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. Romeo actually did find it here. Bro's wife. I know him better than you. Me. What's his side chick's name? Yo, ang labo nito. It's funny though. As far as I know, yung nag-post yan sa Facebook, malapit yan sa Shakey's. You know what happened sa Shakey's before? The OG random moment. I don't know that. Ano pong context? Wala, di ko alam yung context nun eh. Well, yeah, I mean, something to check off your bucket list, right? Whether you are the singer or yung nagdo-donate ng dugo. We really are in the Philippines, chat. I love it. I think we've seen this one though. It's entitled Sunday. Kanal humor pa rin. That is a big donation too, $100. Talaga ba, JR? Are you like I'm gonna take you seriously here. Oh nga, hey, that's one way to look at it, Yel. I think we already saw this and I think we kind of guessed na scripted lahat. Bilis ng cashback ah. Anong card ginamit mo? Wow, parang de-scripted. Yeah, I kind of thought of that too. But if it's not, then it's funny. Like if that actually happened to me, I would be very confused. Okay. So this is the Reddit thread that I wanna talk to you about, chat. Very, very simple and straightforward. Title of the thread is Tama Naman, True to Life Story. But this is a photo attached to it. Didn't get a lot of upvotes. Only 42. Pero ito yung question. Do you think this is true? Nobody loves you until you have money. Kahit ako, ayoko sa sarili ko pag wala akong pera. How do you feel about this, chat? What do you think? What do you think? Like, on the one hand, wait, is that the whale cap? Yo, I think it's a whale cap. Is that the whale cap? Hold on 1 sec. Is that the whale cap? Before we actually dive deep into that. Teka lang. No. Choose your color. Seafoam green. Nah, akala ko whale cap. For a sec there, I thought it was a whale cap. This looks the same though. Or what if it is? Ah, hindi. Blue. Oh, anyway. Chat. Nobody loves you until you have money. True or false? I have a couple of answers that I've thought of when I saw this. Okay. Levy here, gift giver. Money as a means to express love. Nothing inherently wrong with that at all. Lalo na kung well-intentioned, and that's how you communicate your love. That's not bad too. Levy, we're still counting on your motorcycle, bro. Okay. While you type in your answers, I do think that, first of all, chat, there's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer. I think the answer here will depend. Because as it is, Levy already gave one answer, and that's something you can't invalidate. If that's your form of giving love, if gift giving ang form ng pagpapakita mo ng love, then how can you say that's wrong, right? Love is degraded as a security blanket, love being a convenience and status. That's valid. I think to simplify that a bit, kumbaga, hanggang pera lang ang habol. Kasi kung wala kang pera, sorry, but not gonna make it. Like, it is not gonna work. Pwede, diba? That basically makes sense. I think when this can become not true, right, or untrue, like love is just love for love's sake and not necessarily with money attached to it, one would probably be if you're both not earning any money. Siguro, parehas kayong estudyante or nagsisimula pa lang ng career nyo. Then, in that sense, there's no concern for money at all. It's just a situation where you're both trying to build something together. So, I guess in that case, money isn't important in love. Another situation where I think money isn't going to be important is probably when you have one super rich person in the relationship who doesn't care about money. It could be either of the partner. Diba? Ang dami ko ng pera, wala akong pakialam sa pera. It's a non-issue for me. Don't care about the money. Now, I also want to validate and say that for some people, money can probably be a factor that they have to consider when getting into a relationship with other people. Sometimes pwedeng superficial. 'Di ba? Sometimes pwedeng superficial. Pera lang talaga habol ko. Gusto kong maalagaan ako. And no. Sometimes it could be superficial. Pera lang ang habol ko. Sometimes it could be maybe a couple of layers deeper in. I want somebody who can take care of me. monetarily. Sometimes it could probably get even deeper. Perhaps you have a certain sense of attachment for money. Let's just... Yeah. Perhaps, ito na lang. Perhaps I have a certain attachment for money that I know to get to where I am now, I had to work hard for it. And so, working hard, I connect money to working hard. And if the person I'm going to end up being with has no money or not a lot of money, I feel like they haven't quite worked hard enough yet, and that doesn't match me. It could be that. Diba? I just think that this is such a nice statement to have because, or nice statement to discuss or have a discussion about, because it can literally be anything. It can, the answers are going to be varied and many, and no one right answer, no wrong answer either. Romeo here. If both of you don't earn money, you're both dead. That's true. It's also, I think at the most very basic sense, it also goes at the most basic level, we should also identify each partner's relationship with money growing up and currently. Kasi syempre, ang relationship mo with money in your childhood, during your upbringing, will have a big impact on how you look at money now and how you would look at money in other people. So, pwedeng ganun, diba? Has a lot to do with our relationship with money. I think all, like generally speaking, being financially successful, I feel the pressure of being financially successful for many different reasons. Societal standards, because I was probably raised in a situation where I would want to provide the same for my kids. Diba? So yeah, I feel it in many different ways. But the question is it important to me that my partner has money? That's the question, right? And I think one of the answers I gave out earlier is truer to my experiences. I do feel like there's a lot of hard work attached to hard-earned money. And I have a heuristic, a simplification of that idea in other people that I want to get into a relationship with. That if like to me, it doesn't matter if you're naturally rich, born rich. What matters to me is that you value hard work, in short. And chances are, if you value hard work, you've perhaps earned some kind of money for yourself. And that to me is attached to each other. So that's my honest, candid answer to it. It matters because it also, in a way, although super simplified, shows me your work ethic. Pwede rin, Romeo, yung sinabi mo, di ba? That there's, I mean, some people who don't really care about money will probably will probably think of other ways to have that love reciprocated, or will be okay with other ways to have that love reciprocated. I mean, money is not the end-all be-all pagdating sa love. Yeah. It's far more complex, right? Could be about stability too. Like again, could be anything, right? Like I don't want to deal anymore with the situation where ako pa yung magiging breadwinner ng pamilya mo, something like that. That could be like, to answer your question, Jessica, that could make sense pagdating sa usapang stability. Parang I'm done with that. Unknown userist here. Well, who's to say? I mean, unknown users, I get what you're saying, but if it's the second one, why is it that you need money for... Why is it that you need money to get social or public love? Sometimes you don't need it. With what you just said, JR, I think dun tayo babalik, diba? It all boils down to our relationship to money to begin with. Our relationship with money to begin with. That's why it's one of my favorite interview questions sa mga podcast. Sobrang trip ko yung tanong na yun because it talks so much about the person. Kapag tinatanong ng interviewer, what's your relationship with money like growing up? Oh my gosh. It just naturally brings out so many stories from the interviewee. Because money to a lot of us is a big part of our lives. Yeah. I think that's also the problem with this meme, diba? It simplifies the idea of love into money terms. But it could very well be that, you know, you may not have a lot of money, but I can show you some real good love. And quits na yun! So yeah, I mean, I think that's one problem about this, right? Like, there's so many aspects of a relationship, so many checklists as well that we might probably have for other people, and so making that checklist seem as if it's only money that's on that list isn't exactly a good way to go about what love is. I feel you, JR. That's a good way of exploring that relationship with money, Levi. Or at least how you get attracted to other people. Like, money to you is attached to earning potential and intelligence and human potential. Money to you, based on what you just said, money to you seems to be attached to human potential. And that's a great way to look at it. Beni fans. Anyway, chat. It's a curious question that I saw because I do feel like it's one of these discussions na ang daming pwedeng sagot. No one right answer, no wrong answer. and no answer better than another. I don't know, Levi. I don't know these days. I think it's the sapiosexual thing, attracted to intelligence. I don't like status because status is a zero-sum game. I just want enough money so that I can buy a proper case for my earphones. Okay. Fairly short stream tonight, just 2 hours. I have to sleep early because of the event tomorrow. But yeah, chat. Let's see each other again tomorrow. I'll see you normal stream time. But for now, chat, this is where the stream ends. Let's pull up our outro music. Oh, wow. Wow. Hi, mother. Susubukan kong galingan, JR. There will be a team there to help me out, so that's gonna be good. I still have to study the brief, which is why I also have to end the stream relatively early. Kasi kailangan handa ako tomorrow. I'm excited to meet other creators. Maybe connect with them so that we can have guests, perhaps. Iuwi ko yung item. I'm not sure if there's gonna be anything for me to bring home. No, Levi. You know, Levi, you got me there. Kasi kung hindi pa kayo member, I don't know what you're doing here. I'm kidding. But yeah, memberships are crucial because they do support the stream and all the stuff that we have to do for it. Please don't forget to check out our pinned messages here over at our Discord. We have our Hangout happening on July 25 over at Hobby Stadium. Irod yun in QC. Easy to commute to. I believe a 6-minute drive from the Araneta Cubao. Stein also produced for us a map para sa pag-commute to Hobby Stadium. Also, want to make it clear that as with Hangouts, it's going to be on a KKB basis. In this particular situation, chat, it's 400 per person. Don't worry, it's not like an entrance fee. It's an amount that we need so that we could pay for the venue. It's fully consumable, so bahala na ang engagement team kung ano ang gagawin nila sa 400 when it comes to buying food and drinks for everybody. So it's not some kind of price. It's just food. It's food and drinks. It's a consumable amount. But yeah, I'll be announcing this every day. No need to pay before the event. You can pay on the day itself. Cool if you pay before. Yeah, it's 400 per head, chat. Yeah, pwede malate. Pwede malate. It's gonna be on July 25, 4 p.m. onwards. Okay, have a great evening. Good night, everyone. No late, please. No late. But it's okay, as long as you can go. Okay? Bye-bye, everyone.